Hello everyone, I'm back with another binder flip through video. It's been about 6 months, I think almost exactly, so a lot has changed and I'm really excited to go through my collection here. As you can see, my what was a one binder JHope collection has turned into 3 binders. I believe I said in my last one that I really wanted to keep it all in one binder just for, ease and a little bit of simplicity, but that just didn't really turn out to be really possible with just how much stuff there is. As you can see, I have 3 binders here, a 3-inch and two 2-inches for one member of BTS. I will also link all of my supplies down below. So yeah, let's just get right into it. All right, we're first going to get started with this binder. This is currently a 2-inch binder that contains my album PCs, so Korean, Japanese, any adjacent album type inclusions, as well as tour and mustard DVD PCs and memories. So yeah, so unsurprisingly, the first page here is the earliest album. So we have Oh Are You Late 2 with the group PC, School Love Affair, and then the School Love Affair Special Edition. So the reason that I have 2 of these Oh Are You Late 2 PCs is, as you can see on the back, one is the Oh Are You Late 2 back, while the other one is the name back. And then down here we have School Love Affair Special Edition with the first press and then the reprint press hobi PCs along with the group. The group is actually the one that I personally pulled myself in the copy that I got. And so then here we have the 2 different versions of the School Love Affair bookmark type PC. And then this one is actually one of the signed versions that I got. So super exciting. And then we move into the Dark and Wild. So Dark and Wild, I put all 3 group versions on the top. We have 2 of the Hobi Dark and Wild, and I just did this, and you'll see this later on throughout the binder as well. If I had extras, if I ended up getting an extra one in a set or something, I just used it as a filler. I kind of prefer to do that instead of, putting white sleeves in or filler paper if I can. I'm not going to go out and buy a PC just to use as a filler, but I had an extra one, so I just put it on either side here. That way the bottom row worked out with Dope, the Young Forever Taiwan edition, and You Never Walk Alone. So then that made it so that I was able to make a her and tier page. Again, you can see I did the same thing here with the Y version. I just had an extra one, so we have her and then all the tier here. And then finally Answer. I just had these extra Persona PCs. I actually don't love this as much since it is a different version. So I might just swap these out with fillers. Not sure yet. But then some exciting new additions to my collection down here are my Love Yourself series lenticulars. So I was lucky enough to find the Her lenticular for a really good price. I absolutely adore this PC to bits. So I had to snatch it up when I saw it for such a good price. But look how gorgeous. And then yeah, I just put the other series lenticulars down in a row down here just to round out the page. So then that takes us into the Map of the Soul series with Persona, and then 7 down here. And I just have a 7 Map of the Soul 7 group card as kind of like the center filler there. Then we move on to B. I'm not really in love with this layout at all, but there are just so many B PCs and B adjacent PCs that this kind of works out for now. We'll see. I'll probably change this because I just don't like it at all. I ended up putting all the group ones at the top. I did have them in the middle, but then I kind of realized that I wanted this PC in the actual center, so I moved those up. We have the Essential Edition Lucky Draws down here, along with the I believe this was like a pre-order benefit, a Japanese pre-order benefit for B, the little magnet. And then we have, these are the actual, like the first lucky draws with the deluxe non-random PC here. And then we have the Grammy edition deluxe lucky draws down here. And I do have the Japan holo versions on the way. And I think I'll put the Japan group holos on this page as well. That should round it out. And hopefully there's nothing else for B. There shouldn't be, but who knows. Then we have the larger PC type inclusions, so HYYH, Young Forever Wings, and then like the Persona postcard. This is just an extra page. I have this Wings Taiwan edition postcard, as well as this HYYH group PC, and then I put these like B postcards here. To be honest, I've seen this one, the Sky one, on Hobi's like templates. But I also put this one in here, even though I think the common thinking is this one is Namjoon's, because this is the one that Hobi held up and signed and wrote a message on during those little like FaceTime or video call videos that they did a little while back. So I don't know, but then I have the Weaver's Shop, what was this, the deluxe edition pre-order benefit, and this was a little like mini poster that you got, I believe when they did the essential edition release, if you bought a set, like a deluxe and essential edition together. So then we move on to this page, which is kind of like mostly BTS World all in here. I kind of separated that out from their normal Korean albums just because it is kind of more of an OST. Then I do have the little Persona gift broadcast PC down here, as well as the Run handshake card. They just kind of serve as a nice little transition, I guess. Then lastly, before we move on to the Japanese PCs, I put all of my Taiwan Press postcards here. HYYH, You Never Walk Alone, and then I have two of these, so I just kept it and put it here to fill out this 3 pocket. But then I have all the rest of the Her postcards here. These are actually some of my absolute favorite items ever. I mean, the Her PCs are some of my favorite sets, and yes, these may just be larger versions of them essentially, but I really, really like them. And I guess that also lets me talk about these pages that I have here. So these are actually some larger 4 pockets. They're a Japanese brand, so I bought them from Amazon Japan via Neokyo as like the proxy service. And that's kind of one reason that I did like to use like this size binder, because these are larger, kind of even a little bit larger than the Andy Jack sleeves, which I know a lot of people use and love, myself included. These are made for 4 pockets. I was just able to punch some extra holes in it, and it fits really, really well. But then we move on to the Japanese PCs. I think since my last tour, I did finally get the Kyoninka. And then this page is super exciting. These are some of the No More Dream, Boy in Love, and Danger PCs that were signed. So the members signed some of these group. They're different than the actual like group set PCs. But yeah, so I have 1 signed from No More Dream, 2 Boy in Love, and then 1 from Danger. Then we move into the changing jackets. And the little mini pictures, postcard type inclusions. And then finally the flyers. I just put this like icy sticker back here. And then the little best of BTS photos and this Japan, I believe this was like a fan club postcard from Journey. They just kind of worked well-ish in a 3-pocket. This wouldn't fit anywhere else. And then we have a horizontal and a vertical photo here. The little mini L file holders. Again, here's another place where I used this Japanese brand sleeve. Otherwise, in this binder, I like to use a lot of just like the standard BCW and Ultra Pro pages. Yeah, we just have like the little run calendar thing. This was just a freebie photo, but I really liked it, and I need something to fill this pocket. Broadcast PCs. I don't think anything here has changed since my last video, unfortunately. Oh, actually, yeah, I did get this the Fire Group PC. I know in my last video, I said I wouldn't be really trying to get the groups other than this Blood, Sweat, and Tears that I already had, but I didn't really like how I had these two separated when they could fit well enough in a 1 pocket, so I moved those over, and then that kind of left an empty space, so it was, I guess, kind of an excuse to get that. Still missing this other Her broadcast card. Hopefully that should be on the way soon. Fingers crossed. Then we move into the tour DVDs and Blu-ray PCs. All the various little booklets and Japan edition postcards. And then your Muster DVD and Blu-ray PCs. I moved the wings lenticular here. Don't love it here, but Fifth Muster Blu-ray DVD, and then the memories little photo here, and then finally my memories page. I did rearrange this one slightly. I moved all of the Memories 2016 group PCs that I have up at the top, and then I just went 17, 18, and 19. And as we all probably know, Memories 2020 is, I believe, being reviewed right now, so that should be out soon. Super exciting. But yeah, that's it for my album Memories Tour DVD Blu-ray binder. Okay, next up is my Tour and Muster binder, as well as various showcases and some type of concerts. So as you can see, this one is actually a 4-ring binder, but it is pretty much, other than that, the exact same. And from the same brand, same company. This one is just a 3-inch binder, and I opted to go with the 4-ring for this one because most of the sleeves that I do use for this binder are more 4-ring friendly, specifically those Japanese brand ones. Other than that, I mainly use the Andy Jack from eBay, and I think the only other thing that I use in here, which you'll see, are the BCW 3 pockets, but I do just punch holes in that one to make it work, and it works well enough. But yeah, I did opt for the 4-ring on this one. So first we have First Japanese Showcase, and then Red Bullet. Finally was able to find this one and finish this set. Wake Up. And then another big, I guess, addition to my collection since my last binder tour is the Begins set. Thankfully, I was able to find this as a full complete set. I would probably lose my mind if I had to try to find these individually, so I just bit the bullet and got it as a set, and I'm so happy I did because look how precious this set is. I love it. HYYH on stage. I just got some group cards as kind of like the edge fillers, postcards, and then yeah, down here. So in these odd numbered sets, since I really do prefer to keep my stuff in sleeves that most closely fit them in size, I went with the 4 pockets here, and I don't really like to put stuff on the back, so I opted to get the unit for this set, put it here in the middle, and then put them in kind of like the horizontal 3 pockets. And then I just had some extras, some dupes of this, as well as an extra group card that I just kind of used on the bottom here. HYYH on stage epilogue. Then we move on to Wings, version 1 and 2. I did the same thing here. I had some extras, and this one is actually, as you can see from the back, from the version 2 set, but it's not like you can tell. So I just slipped it in here as kind of an extra filler, and then I did the same thing. So you can see I have 2 of this one down here at the bottom. And then we move into I guess what you would call like the current size mini PCs for the different tours and musters. And this is a big change that I am really, really liking a lot. Again, these are the Japanese brand from, like I said, I just bought them off Amazon Japan. 9 pockets, so they are quite large, and they do fit tour muster mini PCs. So I actually changed all of them out from the Andy Jack 8 pockets that I was using to these 9 pockets. I am still missing one. Should be on the way, or it is on the way. But then I just put the hollow and then the essay book clear card up here in the corner. And then I just put, I think, an extra one of these just to fill it out. But as you can see, as you'll see from like the current and newer, most recent sets, I really like how this worked out because I was able to put like the extra merch item that kind of goes along with the set down here in the corner. So as you can see, I believe this one was a passport case, but it obviously fits. It's from the same photo shoot. Even on this one, the back is the same, which is really nice. The only difference is this has the square corners while these have rounded corners. But yeah, I really, really like this a lot. Then as you can see, same thing down here. And then it kind of starts to get a little bit different. I mean, obviously this is the Love Yourself, Speak Yourself, the final ring PC. As you can see, it does have a different back, but I like how the front matches the same theme, same photo shoot. So I just kind of threw it in down here. Here's where I just used one of the three pocket BCW pages and just punched holes in it so that it fit the 4 pocket binder. And yeah, keeping on with the same organization strategy for Map of the Soul Tour, Mott's 1. And then after Mott's 1 is where I put all my tour group and unit PCs. So we have Wings. I had the full set from Wings Final, and then I just filled out the rest with what I was able to find for the different Wings Tour ones. I think that's probably all I'm going to get for Wings Tour. I don't really feel compelled to get every single one. I think there might just be one more, but Love Yourself and Love Yourself Japan. And I did keep these in the Andy Jack 8 pocket sleeves, as you can tell, just because most of them are horizontal. Speak Yourself Japan. So this is where we get into like the 3 and then the 2. So here I just had an extra from this set that I slipped in here as kind of a filler. And then down here I went ahead and just put the Map of the Soul Tour and Mott's 1 merch unit PCs. So the phone case and the Tumblr PCs down here before moving into the Map of the Soul Tour and MOTS 1 units. And then after the unit PCs is where I kind of put extras, or I guess my 9 pocket sized items. So I'm still missing these Army Booth wings, Wings Final, I believe, Army Booth PCs here. These like purple hollow sleeves indicate that they are on the way. So then we have everything else. This is where I kept the small little, luggage tag from Love Yourself, because I didn't like how it looked in the big 9 pocket. So that's why I actually just put an extra Love Yourself PC that I had there and put this in the 9 pocket. And then obviously these last 2 are 5th muster, so then that kind of transitions us into, well, not quite. We have one more page. Musters, but yeah, then we have the larger inclusions from tours. So I put those here in 8 pockets. So the Lucky Draws and the Army Booths, I believe. And then the acrylic poster MOTS 1 hollow PC. You can kind of see there in the corner. Now we move into musters, minus this, which I just put here. $17,520. I do have 1 unit here. I'd like to get a group eventually. These are just kind of expensive, so I'm not, in any major rush to get that. And then the other second muster, 22920. These are on the way. I do have this just little accordion photo down here all alone. I do need to get something to put here, or at least put in fillers, but I just haven't yet. These are just 2 of the same one. And again, I did the same thing here on these musters. Again, I just went ahead. I think this was a set of 5, so I just had an extra one to fill out this 6 pocket. The L file folders. Same thing here. This one is actually a fake. I had this one, I think I got it in a trade, didn't realize it until a little bit later, so I ended up buying this one, but I just put it here. I mean, you can barely tell. I'm sure it's even harder to tell on camera, so I just put it there to fill out the page. And finally, Bangbankan. And same thing here. This Japanese brand 4 pocket page fits these super nicely. And lastly, the muster unit PCs. And yeah, Bangbankan units, and then this was like a little keychain, these 2. So yeah, then that rounds out my tour and musters binder. All right, last but not least, my last binder. This is another 2-inch, but it is swiftly outgrowing itself. This is my kind of miscellaneous. So I have collabs in here. I have different season's greetings, summer, winter packages, now, various merch, and yeah. So this first page, just my 9 pocket page items. So I was finally able to find the 2014 diary PC. So happy to have that. That was a goal PC for a long time, so have that finally. And then yeah, I just went ahead and put, you can see we have summer package, this was army membership, season's greetings, pop-up, season's greetings, winter package, and then these two down here are some really, really exciting recent additions to my collection. So this is actually the Golden Time event winners PC. So I was able to get this, it'll focus. I didn't win it, I bought it. And because there was no broadcast PC for this era, I kind of consider this my big ticket item, almost broadcast-esque card for the B era. And then the other exciting card that I have here is the Flow card. So the Flow event was, I believe, a Korean music streaming type event, where if you listened to BTS songs, if you were like the most active listener, I guess, you had a chance to win. And then there was something about if you listened to different member selected songs, you had a chance of winning that member's PC or something along those lines. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but was able to find both of these on Korean Twitter. So very excited to have those. Then we move on to now. I have now 1 and then now 2 with the now 2 bookmark here. And then these are, then I kind of move into like my merch section. So this is just like my 9 pocket item size thing. We have one of the Festa Moodlight PCs just because it was small enough to fit here. And then this was actually from the Dynamite cubic painting, which I love doing, by the way. So it wasn't, I was going to buy it anyway, but they started doing PCs with this one. So yep, got that. Still need to do it. Then we have some of the other Festa Moodlight, Exhibition, Armypedia Puzzle, the Army Bomb, and I actually have the Webtoon version, Army Bomb Webtoon version PC on the way in the soup. The different little jigsaw puzzles that they've been doing, the bee pajamas with the eco bag unit, Army membership, film viewer PC, and then, yep, I just kept a spot here for, I think this was like, what, the 3rd merch kit. They're supposed to have PCs, so, yep. Art toy, I have the postcard and then the sticker set, along with some other things on the back here, and then the art toy PC. I kept it in this kind of 6 pocket size because I wanted to keep the envelope with it. Some summer package stickers, season's greetings, little baby film thing, winter package, and then the different ID, season's greetings IDs down here. This was summer package 2015 Japanese version, I believe, postcard, and it has an image on the back. Then we have our summer package mini posters here and here. Winter package, the 2021 film, and then I just put the little extra cute card here to fill that out. Winter package photos. This is 2021, 2020. I just put this one up here because obviously because it's horizontal. And then I don't know if this is a great spot for this, but this was the 2014 Japan MD card. I guess it's kind of like ish a season's greetings thing, so I kind of put this here to transition into the season's greetings section. what was this, 2018, I believe, 2020 lenticular. Then our mini posters, the 2020 card, the 2021 photo, and then the stickers, along with the little poster, and then Festa accordion. Here's where I used this 4-pocket page again to put the different Army membership items. And then all of this is moving into Army membership. And then we have the Japan fan club renewal photos. So I was finally able to finish all of these. So I believe I have this in the right order, oldest to then newest. Then we have this with the Kyocera individual and group. Then I just went ahead and put this BTS 109 Christmas card at the bottom there. Here's the BTS Christmas 109 postcard. And then this was, I think, just from like the themed merch drop that they did. I just got it for no particular reason, but because it had Hobi's idol outfit print there, and I needed something to fill that spot. So then we move into the different docuseries. So Bring the Soul postcard and Lenti, Burn the Stage and Break the Silence, and then Break the Silence, the little member postcard with a pretty envelope that I kept here. Then we have some of the different merch item releases. Armypedia, I don't think anything has changed here. Butterfly Dream. And then Onal Exhibition. This is the bookmark, like the little bookmark. This was the Jin and Hobi version. And then the little ticket page. Then we move into the different brand collaborations. So I did actually rearrange this one quite a lot. I didn't like how it was before. It had a lot of empty space. So I think that this way kind of cuts down on that problem. Now I pretty much have them, as far as I can tell, in release order. So yeah. And then yeah, this just indicates I have something for that on the way. The icon. I kept a spot here for the new double-sided Japanese PC as well as the K-Town for You pre-order. I moved these larger PCs into a horizontal 8-pocket. I just had an extra one of that, so I just threw it in here. Here are the Puma postcards. So these are actually obviously the same thing, but they're double-sided, so as you can see on the back. This way you can just see both on the front. Again, the only reason I did this, I think I got one of these as a freebie with something else. So, you know, you're not going to be able to sell it for much anyway, so I just decided I'd keep it, and that way I can display both of those on the same side. If I end up finding this one just at some point for cheap along the way, I might just do the same thing here just to fill out this page. But then we have Fila, MTPR, and VT Cosmetics. More VT Cosmetics. Then Mediheal. So I moved these into these vertical 2 pockets. I had bought these vertical 2 pockets for something very, very specific, but you can only buy them in a pack of 10. So I just decided to go ahead and put these in here since they're vertical and they fit in here perfectly. And I actually really like it. So I have found more of a use for these vertical 2 pockets than I would have originally thought. This was like a new Lamona release. Wish I just kept it here with the little bag that it came with. Kind of like it because it acts as kind of like a back for this clear card, and you can kind of see the labeling through it. The older D-icon. And then I put all of these calendar pages in here, but I'm not sure that I'm loving it. So I saw someone else just put this like the lenticular one with maybe their birth month card or something in there. Although these pictures are super nice, so that would be kind of unfortunate, but I think this takes up 5 single pocket pages, so I might put them back. I don't know yet. SK Telecom and Samsung Lenti. Again, I just got another one of these as a freebie, so I just filled out the spot. LG, another SK Telecom, and then Smart Uniforms. Not to be confused with the Smart brand that they are doing current collaborations with, LG, and then this was the Best of BTS limited edition little, I think it's a travel card. Yeah. So I just put that back here kind of as a lead in to these other type of charge cards here. So you have your SK Telecom, and then this is where we get into all the different T-Money cards. So I was able to find pretty much all the T-Money cards here. The different Map of the Soul ones, and then I do have the B Mirror T-Money card on the way. And this was some Lottie duty-free pamphlets that I found. Just put this one here to fill out this other side of the 2 pocket page. This is like a larger SK Telecom, just like empty booklet. I don't know, it's kind of bulky, so I might move this out anyway. All the rest is kind of thick, and if I am dangerously low on space in this binder, but I'm not really concerned because it's not growing super quickly. But I do think I need to upgrade this one to a 3-inch. And then I have my different summer package and winter package booklets back here, just because they are kind of thick. And then this is where I keep the various L file folders, just in the very back here. So we have a Red Bullet, Wings, Lenti one, Persona, and then Fila. And I do have a couple more of those on the way. And yeah, so there you have it. That is the current status of my Hobi collection. I am very, very satisfied with it. It does kind of feel good knowing that there isn't much that I have to look out for older merch-wise these days. I think there really are only a few things that I really have left that I want. But yeah, other than that, that's it. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll do my best to get them answered. And I will link all various items that I use down below. I am really satisfied with the combination of different items that I've been using lately. I have gone through quite a few different kinds just as trial and error, but I'm really, really satisfied with how it is now. So I think going forward, at least for the immediate future, this is going to be how it goes. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Bye-bye.